Start in standing Tadasana. Inhale, lift the arms up, arch back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hop the feet back, chaturanga. Up dog. Extra chaturanga, down dog. Lift the right leg, step it forward. Come up to warrior one, warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Warrior two. Side angle. Warrior two to warrior one. Hands to the ground, step back, down dog. Chaturanga, up dog. Extra chaturanga, down dog. Lift the left leg, step it through. Arms up. Warrior one, warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Warrior two. Side angle. Warrior two. Warrior one. Hands down, step back, down dog. Plank, chaturanga, up dog. Extra chaturanga, down dog. Pedal the feet. Lift the right leg, toe to glute. Circle the hips in both directions 3 times. Put the right foot down, lift the left foot, toe to glute. Circle the hip 3 times in each direction. Put your left foot down, down dog. Plank, chaturanga, up dog. Extra chaturanga, down dog. Lift the right leg, step it through. High lunge. Pivot the heel down, warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Warrior two, straighten the leg, hips back, lean forward for triangle pose. To warrior two. To side angle. To warrior two. High lunge. Hands to floor, step back, down dog, plank, chaturanga, up dog, extra chaturanga, down dog. Lift the left leg, step it through, high lunge, warrior two, reverse your warrior, warrior two, straighten the front leg, hips back, lean forward, triangle pose. Come up to warrior two, to side angle, to warrior two, to high lunge, hands down, step back, down dog, plank, chaturanga, up dog, extra chaturanga, down dog. Lift the right leg, step through, warrior one, warrior two, reverse warrior, warrior two, high lunge, hands to heart center, twist left elbow outside of right knee. Back to center, arms up, Hands to the floor, step back, down dog. Plank, chaturanga, up dog, extra chaturanga, down dog. Lift the left leg, step through. Warrior 1, warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Warrior 2. High lunge. Hands to heart center. Right elbow outside of left knee for your twist. Back to center, arms up, hands to floor, step back, down dog. Plank, chaturanga, up dog, extra chaturanga, down dog. Lift the right leg, step it through. Lift the right arm for a twist. And back down. Drop the knee for a low lunge. Arms up, arch back. Clasp, interlace your fingers behind your back and look up to get the chest opener. Arms up, hands down. Come off the front knee, right arm up for the twist, hand down, step back, down dog. Lift the left leg, step forward. Leave the right arm down to twist. Lift that left arm for the twist. Hand down, knee down. Inhale, arms up and arch back. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Look up for the chest opener. Hands down, knee up, left hand up for the twist. Hand down, step back, down dog. Plank, chaturanga, up dog, extra chaturanga, down dog. Raise the right foot, step through to high lunge, to warrior 2. Push off with that back leg and into warrior 3. Bend into yogic squat to warrior 3. Bring the right knee into the left knee into the right knee for yogic squat. Back to warrior 3. Step down, warrior 2. High lunge. Hands frame the foot, step back, down dog. Plank, chaturanga, up dog, extra chaturanga, down dog. Lift the left leg, step it through, up to high lunge, warrior 2. Push off with the back leg for warrior 3. Bend the right knee, bring it to the left for yogic squat. Straighten the legs, warrior 3. Bend at the knees, bring them together, yogic squat. Straighten the legs, warrior 3. Bend the knees, bring them together, yogic squat. Straighten the legs, warrior 3. Drop the back foot, arms up for warrior 2. High lunge, hands down, step back, down dog. Plank, chaturanga, up dog, extra chaturanga, down dog. Pedal the feet, plank, down dog. Exhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Now go into a side plank with your left arm up. Raise the hips. Left hand down, plank. Right arm up, side plank. Hip raises. Right arm down, plank. Left hand up, side plank. Lift the top leg. Drop it behind for wild thing. Come back to side plank. Thread the needle. Plank. Raise the right arm for side plank. Raise the top leg. Bring it to the ground behind you for wild thing. Back to side plank. Thread the needle. Plank. Raise the left hand for side plank. Lift the bottom leg for fallen triangle and pulse it. You can leave it on the floor if you want. Bring it back. Drop the hips. Back to plank. Raise the right arm for side plank. Lift the bottom leg for fallen triangle. Pulse it or leave it on the floor. Put that leg back and drop and raise the hips. Plank, down dog, drop the knees, child's pose. Come back up to down dog, chaturanga, up dog, extra chaturanga, down dog. Hop the feet forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Grab the elbows and let yourself hang. Hands down. Inhale, halfway lift. Come up to chair pose. Hands to heart center, sink down. Left elbow outside of right knee and then realign your knee so your hips are square for a twist. Look up over your right shoulder. Fly the arms. Stay here or go into side crow. Stay here or straighten your legs. Stay here, go into EPK1. Bring your legs back to straightened together. And back to side crow. And back to twisted chair. Step the left leg back, bring it forward. Back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. Go to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring the arms up and back to Tadasana, leaning back. Hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up, lean back. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hop the feet back. Chaturanga. Up dog. Extra chaturanga. Down dog. Hop the feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Forward fold. Grab the elbows and hang here for a few breaths. Hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to chair pose. Hands to heart center. Hook the right elbow outside of the left knee for a twist. Fly the arms. Stay here or go to side crow. Stay here or straighten the legs. Stay here or go to EPK1. Bring your legs back to straight leg side crow. Bend them for side crow. And come back to twisted chair. Step the right leg back, bring it forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up to Tadasana, arch back. Hands to heart center. Lift your right leg to either tree pose. It's going to be above or below your knee, but not on, or half lotus. Now bend forward for a forward fold in either the tree or the half lotus. You can reach behind yourself for the bind. Grab your toe. Come up to standing. Keep the tree or the half lotus. If you're in tree, go to figure 4 with the legs. And drop to toe stand. Use your hands if you need to for balance. Your foot should end up between your cheeks. Hands down, come back up to a forward fold, keeping your figure 4 or your lotus. Come up to standing. Release the lotus or figure 4. Left leg, bring it to tree pose or half lotus. Forward fold. Wrap the arm behind for the bind if you have it. Grab the toe. Come back to standing. If you're in tree pose, move your leg to forward to figure 4. And we're going to drop to toe stand again. This time I'm going to use my hands because I need to get down to toe stand. Again, your heels should be between your cheeks. Come back up, forward fold with your half lotus or figure 4. Come up to standing. Release the half lotus or figure 4. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hop the feet back. Chaturanga, up dog. Extra chaturanga. Down dog. Hop the feet forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Come up, arms up, arch back. Tadasana, hands at heart center. Now wrap the right leg across and around the left leg. If you can't, just cross them. Take the right arm under the left arm and wind them together so the palms touch each other. Bring elbows to knees 3 times. You'll notice here that my foot is not wrapped the whole way around. Later on when we do this sitting, it will be. It's much easier from sitting, and it's good practice. Now, if you stay here or take your hands off to the right to do the arm balance. I'm doing it with one forearm on the ground. You don't have to. You can use that arm for support. Come back up. Keep your legs and arms in eagle. Raise your elbows above your shoulders for the stretch. Unwind. Arms up, tilt back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Come up to Tadasana. Inhale, arch back, hands to heart center. Now lift the left leg and wrap it around the right leg or just cross it. Take the left arm under the right and wrap it around so the palms face each other. Bring elbows to knees 3 times. Stay here or take your arms off to the left for the arm balance. Come back up to eagle pose. And lift your elbows and push them away from you for the shoulder stretch. Unwind. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hop your feet back. Down dog. Knees to the floor. Child's pose. Come back up to all fours and we'll do some cats and cows. Exhale, cat, arch the back up. Inhale, cow, push the belly towards the floor. Come up to down dog. My match. Plank, chaturanga, up dog, plank, extra chaturanga, down dog. Lift the right foot, bring it through, Drop the back knee and enjoy this low lunge. Come down to one or both forearms if you like. You can play with the distance between your knees, and if you want to, you can pop that front foot up on the knife side edge. Enjoy the stretch. Replace the foot, hands to the floor, curl the toes under and lift the back knee. Work your right shoulder under your right leg for Superwoman. Place your hands on the ground. We're going to flying lizard. So right shoulder under right leg, wrap the right leg around that arm and lift the back leg, lift the toes off the ground, front and back. Replace the foot for the low lunge. Once again, shoulder under for EPK2. Go back to plank, down dog, to plank, chaturanga, up dog, plank, chaturanga, down dog. Lift the left leg, bring it through, drop the back knee, and stay here in this lunge. Come down to one or both forearms if you like, and put that front leg foot on the knife side edge if it feels good to you. Come back to put your hands on the floor, foot on the floor, curl under the back toes, left shoulder under, left leg for Superwoman. Hands back to the floor, wrap the left leg around the left arm for a flying lizard. Come back to your lunge and go to EPK2. Snap the leg back for plank, down dog. Lift the right leg, step it through. Drop the back knee. Pulse in and out of your half splits. For this, your hip should be directly over your knee when you're in the back position. When you're ready, if you have full splits, go to full splits. Try squeezing all the muscles in that leg and releasing to see if it helps you get it closer to the floor. When you're ready, turn to the left. Come into wide leg forward fold. You can do whatever inversion you like here. You can have your head on the mat, turn your toes in, put your hand, interlace your fingers behind your back, and get the shoulder stretch with this. Your head does not have to touch the mat. You can grab your ankles. Come up, arms up, forward fold, left hand out, grab the left leg with the right hand. And look under your armpit. Right hand out, grab the right leg with the left hand and look under your armpit. Release. And now if you have a headstand in your practice, do a bound headstand or any other version of the headstand. If not, remain in wide leg forward fold. Come up. Turn towards your right leg. Walk that foot over for a pigeon. You can either have your heel towards your hip or start working it out towards the mat to be parallel with the front of the mat. Interlace your fingers, arch back, look up. Fold forward over that right leg. Stay here enjoying this stretch, or come up and take a mermaid. Get the back foot in the crook of your elbow and grab the hand behind your head. Or you can advance it further and go to King Pigeon. I'm a little sweaty here, so I'm using my towel. Get your reverse grip. Let that shoulder come up, arch back, and grab the elbow or the hand with the right. Slowly release. Curl the toes under, step back, down dog. Lift the left leg, swing it through, drop the back knee. Pulse in and out of your half splits. When you're ready, if you have it, go to your full split. Start turning to your right. Come back up into a wide leg forward fold. And do a headstand of your choice, or just stay in the wide leg forward fold. Yeah, I had trouble with this forearm headstand. Turn back to the front of your mat. Walk the front leg, the left leg over for a pigeon. Interlace the fingers together behind your back. Arch up and look up. Fold over your leg for this reclined pigeon. Stay here or come up. We're going to advance to mermaid. So take your right arm back and get your right foot at the elbow and grab your left hand behind your head, grab it the right hand. To advance even further, we're going to do King Pigeon. Get a reverse grip with your right hand, and then rotate that shoulder up and grab it with your left hand. Slowly unwind or come up. Turn to the right, you're in wide leg seated. We're going to do a wide leg seated forward fold. Come forward any amount. If you can get your chest on the ground and your stomach on the ground, then do reverse prayer hands. Try pointing your toes to get a slightly different stretch And then try flexing the feet to get a different stretch. Don't just let your feet hang there. Push yourself back up to sitting. Swing your right leg forward to seated. Grab your ankles for a boat pose. Let go of your ankles. Come down, bring arms and legs down and come back up to boat. Arms and legs down, come back up to boat. Inhale, arms and legs down, exhale to boat. Inhale, arms and legs down, exhale to boat. Inhale, arms and legs down, exhale to boat. Grab the ankles, hold boat pose, let go. Lower the legs slowly, and we're back at sitting. So now lie down, feet are on the floor, hands behind the head, lift both legs. You can drop the right, drop the left. Drop right, lift left, drop left, lift left. Drop right, lift right. If you need to, bend the knees when you're dropping your feet because you want to keep your back in contact with the mat. Straighten your legs. Come into a crunch. Do some opposite hand to opposite foot crunches here. It looks like I'm playing peekaboo. Bring your feet to the floor. Left leg over right. You can leave them crossed like this, or you can wrap it around like we did for eagle. Left arm under right, palms wrapped around so your palms touch each other. We're going to bring knees to chest and elbows to knees for this crunch. It is easier to get that foot wrapped around the other from this position. Release. Cross right leg over left. If you can, wrap the foot around the calf. Right arm under left, wrap around so that your palms are facing each other. And we're going to bring knees and elbows together for a crunch. Release, unwind. Lift your legs. Lower them a little bit to 45. Curl up the torso and pulse. This is the Pilates pulse. So you can either have your legs straight up in the air. If your back can stay on the floor, you can lower them down as much as you want to. Lower the legs to the ground. Bring up the torso, and now we're going to go side to side, trying to grab each foot. Working those obliques. Release. Straighten out your legs. Arms over your head and stretch through your fingers and toes for a nice, well-deserved stretch. Roll over to your right side. Roll over to your stomach. We're going to do some back work now. Lay your forehead on your hands, toes together, and pulse your feet up. Now I'll do swimmer. Try to keep those thighs off the floor. Head to hands and toes together and pulse. Again, trying to keep those thighs off the floor. Swim. Release. Put your left arm out in front of you. Raise the left arm and the right leg off the floor and stretch through your fingers and toes. Switch, right arm and left foot. Stretch through your fingers and toes. Release. Hands behind the head. We're going to lift up the front of the torso, keeping the feet down, and pulse. Release. Reach the hands out. Bring on a cactus arms. Pull back. Out and back. Out and back. Lifting your chest as you bring them back. Release. Bend your knees. Reach back and grab either the outside or the inside of the ankles. Press into your ankles to lift your torso up for bow pose. Release. Switch your grip if you want to. Come up. Push your feet into your hands for bow pose. Using your abs, roll to the left. Come back to center using your abs, roll to the right. Come back to center for one final bow. Release. We're going to do a quick quad stretch. Bend the right knee and press it towards your glutes. Come up onto your forearm or onto your hand for a better stretch. Release. Same thing, other side. Bend the left knee, grab with your left hand, pull it towards your glutes. Come up to your forearm or your hand for a better stretch. Release. Roll back over to your back. We're going to do a short little savasana here. Bring the feet to the floor, roll over to your right side and come up to seated. Take your right hand and cradle it like a baby and rock it back and forth. And bring that leg up behind your arm. Cross the left leg over your right. We're going to go for 8-angle pose and straighten those legs. And then we're going to do a push-up. Release. Cradle the left leg in your arms. Twist it back and forth a little. Rock it back and forth. Take the left leg behind your left leg. Squeeze the left arm, sorry. Cross the right ankle over and come up to 8-angle pose. Straighten the legs, and we're going to do some more push-ups. Release. Next, we're going to take that right leg behind the right arm, and we're going to do an elephant truck. So straighten the left leg and try to pick yourself up off the ground. Keep that left leg tighten around the right leg, tighten around the left. Now do the same on the left. Left leg around left arm. Pick up with the right leg straight and release. We'll eventually get to where we can pick both legs up straight without having them. I'm not there yet, but I know people can get there. I'll get there one day. Bring that right leg in again. You can keep it in the cradle, or you can take it behind your right arm and wrap it around. Grab the knife side edge of the foot with your left hand. Right hand pointing back away from you. You can thread your head through your arm and straighten your leg as much as you can for compass pose. You can either have your leg straight or bent here, whichever is more comfortable for you. Slowly release. Straighten the right leg, bring in the left, bring it to the cradle. You can either stay here or grab the knife side edge of the foot. Yeah, I'm kind of sweaty. Take the leg over your left arm and straighten it as much as you can after you thread your head through your arm and leg. Again, you can either bend the right knee or leave it straight. Slowly release. Now we're going to come into tabletop. I'm going to do some cats and cows. Now I'm going to give you some time to do the inversion of your choice. You can either work on your headstand, forearm stand, or handstand. I'm doing a couple of forearm stands without the wall, which I'm a little afraid to do. So let's see how this goes. Not as well as I'd hoped, but hey, it's a work in progress. Now I'm going to go to the wall to do a couple of handstands. Again, you can be doing headstands, forearm stands, handstands, or another inversion of your choice. When you're ready, do some cats and cows. And then do a puppy. Chest to mat. Trying to keep your hips stacked over your knees. They will come out in front of them a little bit. Some days I can keep them right over their knees. Most days I cannot. Come up. Down dog. Lift the left leg. And we'll do a chin stand here if you have chin stand in your practice. This was not a very good one. I'm working on pushing it with my arms to get that chin off the floor. If you don't have chin stand, do whatever pose feels good to you. I'm going to attempt one more chin stand. That was a little better for me, but still. Down dog, hop to the front of the mat, and then come to seated. Take your left leg over your right and twist. If you want to advance, take the bind, take your right arm through the hole between your legs, and then if you want to advance some more, lift your legs, unwind, straighten your left leg, bring your right leg over your left, and twist. If you want to advance, oops, this side is the right arm. Take that right arm under your right leg and grab it with the left. And lift the legs for another advancement. Release. Come into a double pigeon where your shins are parallel with each other. Arms up, left hand behind the head, right leg on top. Reach around with your right hand to grab your left hand from the bottom and bow forward. Come up, release the arms. Now stack your knees one on top of the other with the right one still on top. Use eagle arms with your right arm underneath and bow forward. If your elbows and your forearms touch the ground, you can grab the opposite toes with your hands. Now switch which leg is on top. Left knee stacked over right, left arm under right for eagle arms, bow forward. Again, if your elbows and your forearms reach the ground, you can grab opposite toes with your hands. Release and come to double pigeon with your left leg on top. Inhale your arms up, right arm behind your head, left arm swings down and around to grab it from underneath. Bow forward. Come up, release the arms, straighten the legs, come to laying down. We're going to do a shoulder stand, so if you need to, hands to waist for support. If you don't need the support, wiggle those shoulders under. Do not look side to side in this. Drop the feet to the ground. If your feet don't make it to the ground, leave your hands on your waist. Drop your knees to your head. And then drop your knees to your ears. Straighten your legs for plow again. Come back up to shoulder stand. Then release and roll down one vertebra at a time. Legs straightened, right leg up. You can leave it bent for a spinal twist. You can either leave the leg bent or straighten it. Come back to center. Left knee goes across the body. For a spinal twist, you can leave the leg bent or straighten it. And we're going to come back to center, knees to chest. Grab the feet for happy baby. You can rock this back and forth if you like. Straighten the legs if you like. Bring your feet to the floor. Lie down in Savasana. Final resting pose. Roll over to your right side. Push through your left hand to come to an easy seated pose. Inhale, arms up, hands to heart center. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.